right now. So my availability to stream to you and do Bible studies and do Sunday morning service is unfortunately being impacted. Um, but an awful lot has happened and everything's going crazy. So I wanted to check in and try to come up with a plan to move forward with you guys to be able to come up with a way to bring some clarity to all the confusion that's going on here and to get back to ironing, sharpening iron, and get our Bible study and our crucible back going on. Live, like what we're doing right now, is really hard for me to do right now. So, what is most likely going to have to happen is I'm going to have to record this um, and upload it in real time. Um, hey, Adrian, good to see you, brother. And Lauren, good to see you, my love. Now, I was going to talk about the Trump assassination attempt, but I don't have time right now. The setup to doing this on my phone, as you guys can tell, I'm doing this as ghetto as possible right now. Um, I'm going to try to fix that, and hopefully by recording it at an appropriate time, I'll be able to do that. But right now, this is, hey, Anna Darth, good to see you. Um, you know, I just want to let everyone know I'm doing fine. Um, job's going well, and I'm great, and miss my family. Um, but he who does not provide for his family is worse than an infidel. So sometimes we have to do things that are tough to provide for our family. So that's all I'm going to say with that. Um, so I'm in a vehicle right now, which is not usually my gig. I know a lot of people do this, and I got to get used to it. I don't have all my other stuff. Hey, Alpha Mega, good to see you. Um, so, anyways, I want to just check in and say I'm doing well. The other thing I want to say is, I've had a lot of time to look at churches, and I'm absolutely disgusted with the church situation and how they handled the attempted assassination. Even guys that I love and respect, I don't think got it right. Again, that's my opinion. I don't think they got it right. In my opinion, and I'm going to give a very short version. I got to be off here in about. I'm going to keep this to like 10 minutes or less. Is that everyone should have dropped what they were doing, and the church should be leading in every situation. The church should lead in every situation. If the church isn't leading, who is? Right? The world. Okay. So the church should lead in all situations, and the church had one job the Sunday after it, and that was to bring the peace of God upon everyone and address it in a very real and substantive way. And the way they should have done that is everyone should have got on their knees and prayed to God, and they should have celebrated him for preventing a second civil war. Now everyone's like, "Oh, it's not going to be a second civil war." I'm like, you guys don't understand how delicate this peace is that we have in this country right now. And I'm not going to get into it. I'll get into that in my extended video. But we came within an inch of a probable civil war or some type of hell. And the fact that God rescued us from that for some amount of time deserves to be praised. The other thing is that we need to call out evil when we see it. And I don't want to hear this garbage about, oh, it's from both sides. No. Republicans aren't shooting up Democrat candidates. They did that to our congressman, Steve Scalise, and others. Sorry, I'm just in a car, so when people pull up next to me and stuff, I'm just making sure I'm not getting jacked. Got my SIG. But anyways, YouTube's probably going to freak out because I just did that. But I totally lost my train of thought there, so I apologize with that guy coming up on me. But we have to lead. Civil war is hell. I don't want that to come here, and we got to thank God for preventing, for some amount of time, rescuing us from that hell. And anyone who thinks that a second civil war cannot happen here, or an insurgency cannot happen here, like, a low intensity conflict here, like the IRA or something like that, has no idea what they're talking about. Right. The second thing I want to say is about the assassination attempt. I don't, like everyone says it was an insider job, and all this other stuff. I don't know if it was an insider job as far as someone getting in and allowing that guy, but it can be an insider job by degrading the capabilities. Like, people are incompetent, okay? And all you got to do to make something more probable to be successful is stop pulling resources and putting untrained people in positions they shouldn't be in. So, do I think the administration wanted Trump to get assassinated? Absolutely. I do. Um, but I think just by giving him the C team and pulling resources and doing all these things, cops are not, like, everyone thinks cops are so well trained. They're not. Everyone thinks that the Secret Service is some awesome thing. There are some guys in there, like 1% of the department is that, and it's not the former president's division, and it's definitely not going to be Trump's team that they hate. Hey, Steve Riley, great to see you. All right. So I think the extent of the insider, I know. Sorry. I know I need to go to work. I just want to say, that I love you guys, and the church utterly failed. I've watched countless services, and they were all awful. Some people barely mentioned it. Um, I believe my friend Ken Peters at Patriot Church did a good job. This was a drop everything and um, and put the fires out. Everyone in that crowd was thinking about that, and every church out there helped make themselves irrelevant by not addressing it in a real way. How does the Church of God, the people of God, the sons of God, handle this when they have a near miss of something catastrophic? They thank God because God, that was divine intervention. Okay, that was divine intervention that Trump is alive. Okay, if you're into God's sovereignty, as I am, then that's what happened. Okay, so one must thank God if one believes that God is sovereign, because that's it. So again, this is long form content. I just wanted to jump on and tell you guys that I will be on, that I will be recording here in the near future, and I will be uploading full length Bible studies, and I am going to do a message to the church about this, so that pastors who want coaching on how to deal with real issues, because how they should have handled this. All right. And again, it's just my opinion. I'm not anyone special, but I know that everyone I talked to, which was a heck of a lot of people, needed their church to weigh in, and they didn't. So I'll be checking in more impromptu like this when I get time. Just know that I am thinking of you. I am trying to figure out a way to do this. I wasn't able to bring all my high speed camera stuff, so I'm gonna be rocking my iPhone, some lights, and maybe I'll get a speaker if I have to, that'll plug into this. I just need to figure it out. Okay. So again, I'm sorry that I let you guys down by having to go do contracting work to support my family and the ministry and everything else. Our ministry doesn't make anything, and we have bills to pay. So I had to do this. I regret it because I feel like I was taken off the board during this really tough time. But again, I've got a minute left. So, just know that I'm thinking of you guys. Know that I love you guys. Know that I'm praying for you guys. And please pray for my protection and my family's protection. And then I'll be back with a full length video. So God bless you guys. I love you. Bye.